got a guide trip today, and guiding is an early morning sport. So let me get the coffee here, and we will get rolling.
And here we are in Sacramento. Once I hook up the boat, we are going to head over to Folsom Lake, get it in the water, get set up, and then my clients are going to meet me there. And as far as today's fishing goes, I think we're going to get some action. I think it's going to be challenging. We're coming off a full moon, and you know, Folsom's challenging regardless, but we're coming off a full moon. We have really high temperatures today. And the lake is dropping more than a foot a day, and that's making all kinds of, you know, currents and creating fish movement and stuff like that. I do have a pattern dialed in, and of course I have an A plan, a B plan, and a C plan, and I'm sure we're going to get to work all of those different patterns, all those different plans today once we get out on the water and get to fishing. Okay, so we're gonna take a run here. We're going way over to the mouth of the South Fork, way over there. The lake is dropping. We're post full moon right now. The fish are feeding early, and they're feeding on small bait fish. We're gonna run 2 dipsy divers out of the front. I'll put them down the first time. You guys put them down after that. It's simple stuff. I'll show you how to set the clip on them and how we let them down. I always let them down out of the holder because once it digs in, it starts pulling. So sometimes dipsy's super successful. Back here, we're going to run 3 rods. I'm going to stack 2 on that downrigger there. I'm going to swing that one out. We're going to run 60, 40 on that one. And we're going to run 50 on this one right here. This boulder up here. And that's pretty much the story of it. The best bite's been early. I've been running all over the lake looking for fish when the bite kind of slows down. I think we're going to do that today. We're going to fish 3 spots down there. And I'm going to slow down. I got night crawlers today. I got a rod rigged up with an Apex today. So we're going to slow down, and we're going to grind on those fish because I know where there's fish. They just decide to stop biting. So maybe today they'll bite longer. My best day out here in the last month was 16 fish. But I don't get fish every day. And size is what size is. Sometimes they're big, sometimes they're small, sometimes they're salmon. So we'll see. But we'll see what happens. All right, Ellen is hooked up. He's over there. That was about 70 feet deep. I see him back there. We put him in the box, assuming Ellen closes the deal. Oh, this is a nice little fish. I got all 108 inches scoped out here, man. You got a little stout. Woo! There he is, guys, right there. Pinhead spoon, first fish of the day. Nice clean tail, nice clean rainbow. We will put him in the box and see if we can get another. See if he's got any friends down there. Fine. But as you can see, there is a ton of bait down there, and there's a lot of marks around the bait. So we are in a good area. We're just going to kind of keep grinding here, and fingers crossed, we're going to get another one on the end of one of these lines. We're going to scope the net out. We need all the reach we can get. There we go. I see the fish. Oh my gosh, he's jumping, he's thrashing, he's dancing. Come to daddy. Come on, baby. That net looks pretty short now. There he is. Hot diggity dog. That's another fat. What the heck? Oh my. You caught a very, 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 very...
Is it a German brown?
Yes, very rare trout for Folsom Lake.
Nice.
and he's lost his eye, and he's bleeding out of his eye socket. I hope you're proud of yourself, Dan.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna keep him. If he wasn't,
It's kind of small, yeah. But,
bleeding out of the eye
yeah.
socket, we would let him go.
Yeah. He hit it aggressively, didn't he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Goes to show you, keep your eye
Yeah.
away from the hook.
I guess so, right?
Yes, that is a very rare fish.
I haven't seen a brown for I don't know how long.
You ain't never catch him here. Folsom Lake, German brown, guys. Unfortunately, we are going to keep him because he is pretty badly damaged. But 30 years out here, the first one I have ever caught. So, poor fella.
Yeah. So they're used to chasing that small
Right there,
bait,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah, the bait's small now. Circus. We got one on the diver up front, up there, but I'm going to net him back here. Or, I should say attempt to net him, because this is always a challenge. So oh, that's a nice trout. Keep doing what you're doing. No, it's a king. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, Dan. Keep doing what you're doing. Stop. Stop reeling, Dan. Dan, stop. Yeah. Wow! King!
Holy smokes. Man.
Nice one.
Woo. Here's the shot.
No, that's not a king. That's a big rainbow. Wow. Look at the size of the head on that fish. Camera. Look at that rainbow, guys. That is a nice fish. Look how big his head is. That's a really old fish. Big head, thin body. That fish probably 20 inches long. Disco Minnow Jr. right there. Right in the corner of the mouth. He was so shiny and so long, I was thinking king all the way. That is an apex reservoir predator right there. Nice fish. Good job, Dan Jr.
Thank you.
In fact, set that rod down. Set that rod down, son. Come over here. Here's the guy that killed this fish. He killed the brown trout too. Awesomeness. So guys, we're out here. It's pretty warm. Surface temperature on the water is 79 degrees. So, you know, ordinarily in the wintertime, I just put the fish in my live well, give them a shot of fresh water once in a while when the water's in the 50s, you know, and they keep just fine. Well, can't do that out here because the water's darn near 80 degrees on top. But let me show you what I got going over here. Got my my live well. If you guys have ever fished with me, you know this is where we put the fish, right here in the back. I've got our trout in there. I just cleaned them because it is pretty warm out here. But I've got a couple 2-liter soda bottles in there that I froze last night. So that's an ice source. So essentially I've turned this live well into an ice chest. So the fish are in there, they're cold, they're firm, and they're gonna offer great table fare. So when it's warm like this, you gotta think about how are you gonna keep your fish. You gotta keep them cool. And that's been working for us really well. We don't have to buy ice every day. We just keep refreezing those bottles, and it keeps our fish nice and cold and fresh throughout the day. That is a wrap. After that last fish, you know, it's classic summer fishing. We just like hit a wall. They were having no more of it. We hit some of my better spots. We saw fish on the graph, but no more grabs. So if you're coming out here to Folsom, I suggest you get out here, get them early, or come late and explore whether or not there's a late afternoon, evening bite. But that early morning bite is the real deal. And if I were one of you guys out there in a private boat, I would get here right at the crack of dawn if possible, because I'm sure they're biting in. I just can't get started that early. But bite was pretty good until about 10 o'clock, and then bam, we hit the wall. Catch you next time right here on YouTube, guys. If you're looking for tackle, you know where to go. FA hsfishing.com, and you can book a guide trip there too. I'm Kel Kellogg. Thank you very much.